Yo, what is up, guys? As you could tell by the title of the video, I did indeed hit 120 on the Battle for Azeroth beta, so I want to give you guys a quick update on my first impressions of the Fire Mage at level 120. And before I get into the video, I want to say I apologize for my last video. A lot of people seemed very upset, understandably, that I repeat myself a lot and I just say a lot of dumb shit and I constantly move around like that. And I just want to say, I've had ADD my entire life, and I'm just a very fidgety, energetic person in general, so it's very hard for me to contain that unless I'm really thinking about it. So I'll try to keep that in mind going forward, and I just want to say I apologize, and thank you for watching. So let's go ahead and get into the video. As for the talents, nothing has really changed. This is basically going to be your cookie cutter build. Searing Touch is just always good. It's just the best talent all around. Then Shimmer, same situation, it's just best all around. This one's terrible. Blast Wave can be situational on Mythic Plus. I haven't really gotten to use it yet, so I don't really know about that yet. We'll have to see. And the Arena Powers always go to no matter what situation. Phoenix Flames. And then this is where your real choices come in. Flame Patch or Living Bomb. So I've been really liking Flame Patch, actually. If you're not pulling big packs of mobs, Flame Patch is very consistent and does high damage. And especially nice with Searing Touch. As I talked about in my last video, Searing Touch and Flame Patch synergize really nicely together. So I'd definitely give that a shot in your dungeons once you hit level 120. I've been liking it a lot. And then Living Bomb is Living Bomb, obviously. If you're pulling big constantly, you know, you're doing big dick pulls, Living Bomb's going to do big dig damage. Living Bomb is Living Bomb. And that's that. And then your other choice is between Kindling and Pyroclasm. So I'll just talk about Pyroclasm real quick. I basically see it as a raid talent right now. It's very good. It's the bracers. It's a lot of single target damage. And that's generally what you do in raids. You just single target bosses down. And so I see that being used in raid pretty much. And then Kindling is going to be your Mythic Plus talent. And maybe even better than Pyroclasm in raids. We'll have to see. But right now it's not looking too good for Kindling, because as you can see here, the stat squish once you hit level 120 really sets in. I only have 30% crit, and the helmet, the Azeroth helmet, the Azeroth shoulders, and the chest, they don't have stats on them. So that's just crit out the window right away on 3 pieces of gear. No crit. And then I have crit cloak, crit bracers, I have crit belt, crit legs, crit boots, crit ring, and then I just have trinkets. So, and then I only have 30% crit. That is very concerning. And when I first hit 120, guys, and started doing some dungeons, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, like it's very depressing. It is so unfun playing with this amount of crit. It is just, it's not fun, guys, and I'm really not enjoying it. I thought of switching to Arcane, but I was like, ugh, I gotta keep going, and my only hope right now is that it gets better with gear, and that's what I'm hoping for. Oh, also, I forgot my weapon, too. Obviously, I don't have a crit weapon, which is pretty big, too. But even if I get, all crit pieces, I feel like I'm only gonna have in, the high 40s, high 40ish% crit. And to me, that is very concerning. Maybe in the low 50s, but even at that point, that's just not enough to me. Personally, it just doesn't feel like enough. And that's what's concerning me right now about Fire Mage at the beginning of the expansion. It's going to be extremely boring, and it feels a bit undertuned. I'm not quite sure yet because I haven't gotten the proper gear, stuff like that. So we'll have to see. Like I said, I'm hoping that gear can make the spec more viable, but once you first start off, you're not gonna have fun. I'm telling you guys, you're gonna be really depressed once you hit 120 as a Fire Mage and you start trying it out. So my traits and my gear, by the way, I can show you that. So I have Fire Mind. This one, consuming hot streak, grants you 260 intellect for 12 seconds, stacks up to 3 times. This trait is very good. They just nerfed it today. It was 600 intellect, but now it's only 200. Still a very solid trait. It's not too bad. And the tier 2 trait is always a heal or absorb. So that one's whatever. On this one, I have Swirling Sands. Your spells and abilities have a chance to conjure Swirling Sands, increasing your critical strike by 716 per 12 seconds. Your critical effects extend the Swirling Sands by 1 second. It's pretty good for Fire Mage. Oh, and it's up to a maximum duration of 18 seconds. So it's pretty good for Fire Mage. Once you start getting more crit, I can see this trait being very, 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 very good for Fire Mage. And that's why I picked it. And then, like I said, for the tier 2s, it's always like in a heal or absorb. And then my chest is like a basic bitch trait. Not very good. And that's that. So, yeah. Basically, to sum it up, guys, at level 120, it's going to be very depressing at first. You're not going to like it. You're going to have extremely low crit. The stat squish really sinks in once you hit level 120. I'm hoping it gets better with gear. I'll definitely update you guys. I'm going to keep going with fire for you guys. Even though I'm hating it right now, I am not enjoying it. I'm going to keep going for you guys. And that's all I have to really say. It's depressing. And I'm definitely going to do some Mythic Plus as fire. I'll make some videos of that. Stuff like that. Thank you guys for watching. I hope I didn't repeat myself too much or annoy you guys. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Love you.